Okay. Okay, so just take a moment to arrive, to like ground your sit bones into the earth, just rock from each side to the other, settling in. Allow your palms to rest on top of your knees, straighten through the spine, lengthen through the crown of the head. Close your eyes if that feels comfortable. Allow the front of the body to be soft. Take normal, natural, easy breaths to begin. Noticing the quality of your breath, where your breath begins, how your breath feels. Perhaps a little short and shallow at the beginning of your practice, that's okay. A little bit constricted. Take some cleansing exhale breaths now. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, big audible sigh. Take as many of those as you need. Think about breathing out any tiredness, any low energy. Any anxiety, anything you're holding on to. And begin to activate Ujjayi breath in your own time. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through your nose, keep your mouth closed now. Oceanic breathe in. Sound coming in and out like a wave. Lengthen and deepen your inhales and your exhales. If you can, begin the breath from your abdomen, send it all the way up. And send it all the way back down. Ujjayi breath anchors us, centers us, brings a sense of peace and calm. And gently opening your eyes. Let's take Kapalabhati breathe in now, skull shining breath. Now, if you're not familiar with this, I'll just demonstrate to begin, or you can just give you a refresher. So Kapalabhati breathe in, we are going to take short, sharp exhales through our nose only, okay? So I'll demonstrate to begin. You take a big inhale through the nose. And then we exhale through the nostrils. Release. Okay, so we're going to do 3 rounds together. You keep your mouth closed, short, sharp exhales through your nose. Let's begin. And you just do as many rounds as you can, and you stop and you start again. Last round, when you're ready, and here. Take a moment when you finish your rounds to notice any shifts in energy, any shifts in physical sensations through the body. And also notice the quality of your breath as you start to integrate back your Ujjayi breath. Does it feel a little bit easier now to breathe? Hands to your heart center into prayer position, Anjali Mudra. Bowing down, press the palms together. Feeling connected with your breath, with your body. Namaste, everyone. All right, hopefully feel a little bit more connected and ready for your practice. Let's begin in a tabletop position. Very important that we start to warm up through the spine and our wrists before we move into our exercises. So to begin, do little hip taps. So we're just tipping the hips to each side. And you might want to just let your head go, maybe move your head around a little bit. Feel some tightness and tension through your neck. Oh. Good, and start to take some hip curls. So you're rolling up through your pelvis and you're curling in one direction, okay? You're kind of integrating a tiny little cat into this movement, because when you circle and pull in your core and your pelvis, the chin slightly comes to the chest and you feel that activation through your pants. So do that little pelvis tuck as you lift hips up, circle, and then start to go in the other direction. Engage in your core, you're pulling in your tummy as you hook in even more, bringing the chin towards the chest. It's really good for warming up the hips and your pelvis. Good. Come back to a neutral tabletop. Slightly bring the hips back towards the heels. Take the pressure out of the wrists and then come forward, shooting forward. Come back. Come forwards. So you're bringing the weight over the wrists to give them a little warm up. And then maybe start to do some big circles now. So the weight comes over the wrists and then you're tracking your hips back towards your heels. So the circles are more freer here. You might feel some clicks and creaks releasing through your knees, through your wrists, going the other direction. Good. Come back to tabletop. Take some cat-cows now on your inhale. Lift your tailbone, belly falls, chest open, broaden through the collarbones, looking forwards. As you exhale, round into your cat pose. Chin to chest, dome up through the upper back. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. A few more of those. Keeping the shoulders on top of the wrists. Careful you're not leaning back in your cat. Okay, one more. One more round. Come back into a tabletop. Gate pose, we're going to straighten through the right leg as we open out towards the side. Bring arm up overhead or take it to stretch over the side. Side stretch here in your gate. Keep your foot on the floor. Feel the energy coursing through your arm, through your fingers. Good. Swap sides. Bring the right hand down, the right knee down, open out towards the left side. The left leg stays on the floor, and I bring arm up at 12 o'clock, or if it's available, bend your arm overhead, bicep with your ear. Stretch through those fingertips. Stretching the left side of the body here. Coming back into your tabletop. Downward dog. We're going to bring the hands slightly further forward and wider on your mat. Tuck your toes. We come into a bent downward dog. So keep the feet at hip distance and press your stomach and your chest towards your thighs in this bent downward dog. Really activate through the hands. And then start to walk out your dog. Straightening through the legs. Flexing the heels up and down. Perhaps nodding the head yes, shaking the head no. Looking with the hands, you need to come a little bit wider. You need to press your weight into each fingertip, your knuckles. Now, take a bend in your knees. So again, arrive into your bent downward dog. And then as you come forward, as if you're coming into a plank, bring the knees to hover a couple of inches off the floor. So this is called bear pose, okay? Then shoot back into a bent downward dog. Come forward again, hover the knees. So it's kind of like you're on a tabletop. Hover the knees off the floor. Push back into your bent downward dog. We'll do 10 of these. 1, 2, 3. Now if it's too much, just do what you can and take a child's pose. 4, 5, and make sure that you're hovering the knees a couple of inches off the floor, okay? They're not too high up. 6, so already you might feel a bit warmer, your heart might be a little bit faster. 7, 8, 9, keep bending through those legs. And 10, good. Bring your knees down, big toes touch, take a extended child's pose, arms reach forwards, let the forehead come down. Maybe circle your wrists a little bit in your child's pose. Take water whenever you need, okay? Take breaks whenever you need. Check in with your breath. Slowly bring yourself back up into your tabletop. And we're going to grab for our blocks now, or books if you have. So bring the blocks to the top of your mat, okay? You're going to press your palms into the blocks and come up into a downward dog, okay? So just make sure that you adjust them as you need. Keep the feet at hip distance. Lift up your right leg, three-legged dog, okay? And then step the right foot to the outside of the right block, okay? And then we're going to come back into a downward dog, and we're going to take the left side, all right? So we're going to do 15 of these quite fast. So downward dog, right foot steps forward, lunge. Step back, left foot steps forward. Okay, I'm going to count from now. 1, 2, 3,
4, 5. You don't have to use the blocks or the books if it's not happening. If you just want to press your hands into the floor, but just make sure that you protect your wrists, that the inside of your thumb and your index fingers doesn't lift. 9, 10. Is that heart racing, guys? Mine is 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good. Step back into downward dog. Rest for a moment. Good. Then step both feet forward, the top of your mat, and change the height of your blocks now if you're using them. You make them higher. Okay. Press your palms into your blocks. You're going to lift the right leg back. You come into a lunge, all right? And then you're going to bring all the weight on the left foot as you lift the right leg up into a standing split. Now try and keep the right hip drawn down towards the floor. Don't open out. So lunge, standing split, lower the chest. We'll do 15 of these. Let's go. 1, 2. So make sure you have the right form. Don't be too fast. Make sure that you are coming down into a lunge and that you are active through that right leg as you lift it up. So it's not just hanging in midair. You're pointing the toes, making it active. 5, 6. I know my counting's very slow, but that's on purpose. 7, 8. Just in case you want to cheat and rush. 12, 13, 14, 15. Good. Step the right foot forward. Take a little ragdoll in between. So feet hip distance. Grab for opposite elbows. Take a breather. Take an inhale. Take a big exhale. Swaying from side to side. Good. Other side. So you're going to step the left foot back now into a lunge. So arrive into your lunge to begin. Make sure that you have the right positioning with your blocks. We're going to do our lunge to standing split. 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Try and straighten through that right leg as you lift your left leg up. 9. How are we doing? 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. Good. Step the left foot forward and fold forward. And your palms or your fingers to the floor now. And slightly bend through the knees. Tuck your chin in towards your chest. Slowly starting to lift up into a Tadasana. Ooh, take a little sip of water if you need. All right, hopefully the heart's pumping now. Just move the blocks off the mat. A moment. Now, I'm going to step the right foot back and arrive into a lunge. A bit hopefully this morning. Okay, so lunge. You want to make sure that your right toes are facing towards the front and you're pressing the ball of your foot. And we're going to incorporate a high lunge with a kick now, all right? So I'm going to demonstrate first. So bring your hands to your hips so that you have some stability in your hips. Your hips are facing forwards. I'm going to bring the left knee at 90 degrees on top of the ankle, okay? So we're in a lunge and we want to kick and flex that heel forward as if you're kicking someone. And then step back. Now this is tricky with the balance. So think about activating Parabandha in the left foot. So press into inner and outer corners of your feet. Okay, so let's go for it. We're going to do 20 of these. All right, 1, 2, 3. And normally in a high lunge, I would tell you to step your foot back as far as you can and try and straighten it. But in this exercise, just step it back as far as feels comfortable, and there can be a slight bend in that right knee, okay? 6, 7, and again, as we did in the stand and split exercise, make sure that you're really tracking that right heel forward, kicking the leg as high as you can. Imagine you're kicking someone. Maybe it's me. Whew. Thinking with the balance. 12, 13, 14, whoa, 15, grounding down in that left foot, 17, almost there, 18, 19, 20, good. Step both feet to the front, step the left foot back now to do the other side. So set yourself up, make sure you have that strong foundation in your right foot, hands to hips. 20, let's go for it. 1, 2, 3. So if you go too fast, that's when you start to fall over and wobble. So you're keeping that strong foundation before you kick out. You make sure you have your Parabandha active. 5, 6, 7, 8. So it feels harder on this side. Woo, for me. 9, 10, and more. 11, woo, 12, 13, 14, 15, almost there, 5 more, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Well done. Take some water. How's everyone doing? All right? Give me the thumbs up. Good. Thanks, Victor. Okay. So bring your blocks, one block, to the top of your mat. We're just going to take a little half moon in between. So keep your left hand on the block. Bring all the weight into your left foot. Lift up your right leg. Woo. Now see if you can bring your right hand to the inside of your right hip and then encourage that right hip to open. And keep a soft micro bend through the left knee. Now it's easier if you keep your gaze looking downwards, and you might be able to extend your right arm up, lifting strong through the fingertips. But if that's too much, keep your right hand on your right hip. Flex your right toes towards your face. Soften through the left knee. Open your chest, open your front body towards me. Good. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Come down. Take another ragdoll, feet wide. Grab for your elbows. Sway from side to side. Relax here for a moment. Feeling the sweat, your heart, the heat. Good. Release. Bring your hands, bring your blocks even to the top of your mat once more, and then walk your feet back. Come into a downward dog without the blocks to begin, okay? So just keep them at the top of your mat. We're going to repeat. We're going to do our bent downward dog, so bend into those knees. Press your stomach towards your thighs. And then you're coming forward into your bear, hovering your knees off the floor, tabletop position. Okay, let's go for it. 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These probably feel a little bit more challenging than the first set. 11, 12, over the knees. 13, 14, 15. Come back into your downward dog. Bring the blocks slightly towards you. Press your hands into your blocks. You're in a supported downward dog now. Let's move through our lunge down dog. Okay, so the right leg lifts, three-legged dog. Step the right foot forward, lunge. Push back, down dog. Left foot steps forward. Okay, push back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 3 more, 13, 14, 15. Push back, down dog. Step both feet forward. Change the height of your blocks. Step the right foot back into a lunge. Lunge, stand and split. Here we go. 1. Lower the chest, lower the crown of the head. 2, 3, 4. Active through that left hip as you sink down. Active through the right leg as you kick up. 6, 7, whoo, burning up. 8, 9, 10, keep going. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Step the right foot forward, take a little ragdoll in between sides. Sway. Breathe. Good, when you're ready, step the left foot back into a lunge. Lunge, stand and split. Here we go, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You see some legs in there. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Step left foot forward, relax, ragdoll. Oh. Good, now we're going to miss out the lunge with the kicks, but we'll take our half moon on the other side. So keep your block where it is and press your right hand into the block, all the way into the right foot. Lift the left leg, bring left hand to left hip. Block here on this side. Open your chest, your left hip towards the side. You bring the arm up. Flex those toes, soften through the right knee. Good, slowly come back. Step the left foot down. Move your blocks off the mat. Grab for your hand weights if you're using. Very slowly start to stack up into your Tadasana. Bring in the weights. Rolling the shoulders back. Oh, head comes up last. If you need a quick sip of water, I'll definitely do. Have a little drink. Right. Do a little bit of work with our hand weights. Chair pose. So bring the feet either hip distance or bring the big toe mounds together if that feels more comfortable. Got a weight in each hand if you're using them. Sit low. Now bring your weights up towards the side of your body. We're going to do our little tricep rows, okay? So you're going to bring the arms to straighten as you come back. Bring them in close to your body. Straighten, come back. So sitting low, try not to arch through your back. Engage in your core. And I want you to imagine that you've got a lemon in between your shoulder blades that you're trying to squeeze as you send your arms back straight, okay? Squeezing a lemon there. 1, 2, 3. Just working our triceps. 5, 6, 7. Keep squeezing the knees together if your big toe mounds are together. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good. Straighten through the legs. Roll your shoulders up and back. Relax your toes. Good. Sit back into your chair once more. Careful you're not arching through this back Work your tailbone under, engage your core. Chest press now, so bring the weights in front of your chest and connecting. You're going to bring them out to the side. Connect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, sit low if you can, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, good. Straighten through the legs, rolling the shoulders back, bending to the knees, letting the weights go. Coming to sit on your yoga mat, arrive into a Sukhasana, seated position. I'm absolutely sweating. 275 calories so far, good. So grab your weights if you're using. Bring your arms out in front. We're going to take little twists with our wrists, okay? So this is working our wrists, it's working our forearms. And make sure that your arms are straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Arms should be getting tired now. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good. Whew. Let the arms rest for a moment. Breathe. How was that rest? Good. Then lift your arms out to the side, bring them back down. Lifting up, coming down. So they're in line with your shoulders. 2, 3, 4. Again, arms start to feel heavy. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Running out of time, sadly. Go on and on. 13, 14, 15. Good. Let the weights come down. Shake your wrists out. Give your shoulders some rolls, open into the chest, up and back. Take a little deltoid stretch. Bring your arm over your body, over your shoulder. On for your wrist. Stretch. Other side. Should feel super nice. Bring your hands to interlace behind you and open your chest. Open, let the head fall back on your shoulders. And if you can, forwards. Lift those arms up overhead. Slowly come back. Arms reach up. Hands to heart. Arms reaching up. Hands to heart. Arms reach up. Take a little seated spinal twist now. Right hand to left knee. Turn and twist. Over your shoulder. Rinse everything out. And on your inhale, arms come back through, centre other side. Your seated spinal twist. Well done, everyone. Time for a well-earned Shavasana. So take your weights off your yoga mat. Come to lie down on your backs. Taking a few minutes to stay here with me, to relax for all your hard work.
Squeeze out any remaining stagnant energy trapped in the body. Let it go. Scanning your body from your head to your toes. Noticing how you feel now in comparison to when you first arrived on your mat this morning. Feeling proud of your efforts, feeling grateful for your body, for getting you through the workout, for your heart, your powerful beating heart in your chest. Feeling buzzing with energy now, vibration. And coming back to the breath, breathing a little easier now. Head feeling a little bit clearer, at peace. Taking a deep inhale. Taking a big cleanse and exhale. Beginning to bring gentle movements through your fingers and your toes. Perhaps turning your wrists and your ankles, moving the head gently from side to side. Bringing the feet together, arms overhead, big full morning stretch, stretching in opposite directions. And then bringing the knees into the chest for a well done cuddle, for being here. I know it's not easy. I honour you. Cuddling the knees into the chest. Rocking and circling. Before curling into a ball on the right side, your yang side. Take a moment here to notice how you feel. And when you're ready, gently press your left hand into the earth as you push up to a comfortable seat. Try to keep your eyes closed if you can. Stay in your body. Bring your hands into heart center in prayer. Press your palms together, bow down. Honouring yourself, your practice, and each other. Bring the thumbs to your third eye chakra. Namaste, everyone. Well done. Thank you so much for joining me today.